Do you know that you can suffer hair loss by bleaching your hair and also tinting your hair? So I want us to watch this video to the end, so we won't take this matter out of context, because this matter is very delicate matter, and I want us to listen to this so we'll be able to understand the part I'm trying to explain in this video. Hello lovely people, it's your girl Olari Airline, where we talk about all about hairs and wigs. So if you are new to my channel, do well to what? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, so you'll be getting updates on hairs and wigs and how to avoid mistakes as regards your hairs from us. No, we always give you updates all the time. That's why we're always here for you. And for my returning subscribers, I love you. Lolare loves you anytime, any day. So watch this video to the end. It's very important. I would like to teach you and explain some things which are very delicate and very important for us to learn in this video. So let's get straight to the video. So I'll be showing you a particular video so you'll be able to get the in-depth of what I'm trying to explain. So I want us to watch this video for a couple of times so you'll be able to see what I'm trying to explain in this video. So watch this video below or above. So as we can all see in the video, we can see that the guy was trying to tint the hair, bleach the hair, I mean. So the hair pulled out. The man's hair pulled out, like all over the hair pulled out. Like the middle part of the hair pulled out, like leaving the hair with nothing. Like, why do we have to suffer this? And it's actually the negligence of the stylist that caused the hair loss. Because when it comes to bleaching your hair, you have to work with time. Like, it's very delicate, so we actually work with time when it comes to bleaching. You have to be checking at intervals. And what I usually do when I want to bleach normal hair, natural hair, I'll be checking it at intervals. If you're even scared or anything, you can even wash it there off in between, so you can actually apply the bleach again, so that you won't fall victim of the hair pulling out. So you'll be able to measure the timing. If you're not that professional, you can actually do that method. But if you're professional, you'll be checking in between the time. It should last for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes. You'll be able to check the time that the bleach will last in the hair, so that hair will not pull out, because bleach is a very strong chemical, like I mentioned in my last video. Because that was what ruined one of the video I talked about, the last video I talked about. That lady's hair, that was what ruined the hair. She colored her hair and she was trying to achieve another style by applying relaxer. That one, you have to watch the video. I'll pin it to this video. So bleach is a very strong chemical that can ruin your hair anytime, any day. So why do we have to spoil our hair when we can actually style it? So for stylists, please, let's be careful when bleaching our customers' hair, because it does more harm than good if it's not properly timed. Because now, see the guy has suffered middle of it there's no hair, so at the long run you will still have no choice but to make the hair bald. They were trying to form style at the long run, making it look like baskets and leaving the middle part bald, but at the long run the guy will be tired of that style. Who even want to rock that kind of style? It's just for the content they were trying to create, I guess. Because who want to rock that kind of style? Like, you'll be bald in the middle and you just have hair hanging up like basket on your head. It's not done. So, like, when it comes to bleaching, you have to time it. So now the guy is missing out his hair now. The hair is pulling out. The strands are pulling out for no just cause, because of the negligence of the stylist. So why? Even when you're trying to color your human hair, the bundles, hair bundles, or the wigs, we give it time. Give it time. When it comes to bleaching, you have to be time efficient with it, because one little mistake can ruin somebody's hair. Whether it's bundle or your natural hair, one little mistake, that's just tiny mistake, can ruin your hair. So why do you have to ruin your hair when we can actually time it and watch what we're doing? Because when it comes to bleaching human hair too, if you waste time on it, if you don't time it the appropriate time you're meant to use with it, it will pull off too, like that hair you saw in the video. It will pull off. The hair will be coming off. And what's the point of bleaching and you still want to tint it, and you not have to you not be able to achieve your results because the hair has already pulled off? You will not be able to tint it again because the bleaching has pulled out the hair. So why do we have to suffer this? So when it comes to bleaching, it's a very delicate matter. Time it. Apply the hair color, hair bleach, apply it on it. Once it's changing color, be monitoring it. Be monitoring the changes. Once you can monitor the changes, you'll be able to see the process of the changing in color, So that way you can be able to monitor and not affect your clients hair or your customers hair, or even your own natural if you are trying to color it yourself. So we don't need to suffer hair loss when we can actually work with it. So like that person now, they were hyping him, making him feel okay with his bald head. There's no point of that when we can actually prevent it by actually timing it. So bleaching is a very delicate work. So if you are not good with it, please study it, learn it very well. Learn it very well. Like I'm repeating, learn it very well. Because it's not something that I just play with and just say, it's just bleaching. I can just do it. I can just color it. I just spray the the bleaching powder and the bleaching mix, the developer. You just apply it to the hair to color and everything. It's not about it to just do. You have to learn the in-depth of it. Hair coloring is a very delicate matter. Because once you've made mistake, that's the end. Because once it comes to hair color, if you don't bleach it appropriately, the color won't even come out the nice way you want it to come out. So everything still has to do with timing. So you have to work with time when it comes to bleaching. And you have to know the bleaching details very well. If you don't know it, please learn very well. Learn very well so that you not be giving your customers problem at the long run, or you suffer issue with customer complaining about their hair or your hair coming off or anything. You don't have to let your customer complain when you can work on the timing with it. So please, let's endeavor to do better with bleaching this year. Let's endeavor to do better, because our customers' hair are very delicate. Your own natural hair is very delicate, be it you're doing for your own head or customers' hair. So as hairstylists, as barbers, as anybody that wants to color your hair this year, or anytime you want to color your hair, please, you have to be very delicate with the timing. You have to be very passionate, a bit like persistent with the timing. Check at intervals. If you're not good with it, once you put the color, open it in between, like every 2 minutes, or even 5 minutes. Or even if you're not even sure about the 5 minutes, just do it 2 minutes. Because actually, when you color when you bleach the hair, you have to cover it with like a shower cap so that or any hair wrapper, so that it's able to melt in. The bleach can melt into the hair underneath the hair too. So it not be the upper part that will just bleach. The underneath will also bleach. So the underneath part, it bleaches fast. So you have to be checking it. Once you are saying it's coloring, and you are not so sure, like you make mistake and everything, wash it off first. So you be on the safe side. Wash it off first. When you're done washing it off, you can now apply again. Make sure it dries first. When you wash it off first and you see it's not achieved what you want to achieve with the bleaching level, make sure it dries. Dry it up very well. No water on the hair. Dry it up very well. Then apply the bleach again. Then you time it again, maybe like another 3, 4, 5 minutes, thereabout, maximum 10 minutes. So you're able to watch the process. In the process of that 10 minutes you are giving it, you have to be opening it at intervals. If you're not so good with the work, if you're not so good with the calculation that you already used to it like a professional, that okay, in the next 20 minutes or next 15 minutes or 5 minutes, this thing will bleach. But if you're not so good with that, please watch at intervals. Watch the hair at intervals. Open it. There's no harm in opening it, because you don't want to make mistake. Let them call you unprofessional or anything, but you don't want to make mistake. To avoid story that touch, please be opening an interval so you'll be able to check it. So you give your client the result they want to achieve. So after bleaching, you can now apply the tint that will give you the customer's color, the color they want. Maybe it's pink or red or yellow or any color they want. So after applying it, is that bleaching process. Once you miss the bleaching process, there's no how you can achieve the color you want to achieve, like I said. So there's no point of ruining somebody's hair or ruining your work, because once you make mistake with customers' hair, the story travels like wildfire. Even though you've corrected yourself, the story travels like wildfire. So you have to watch it, so you may not be able to give customer a story that touch, because no customer will accept it. No customer will be happy that they lost their hair due to your own negligence. It's not nice. So please, let's watch it. Let's watch when we're trying to tint customers hair. Let's watch it and be careful with it. So I believe after watching this video, you've learned something new on how to bleach your hair and working with timing when it comes to bleaching hair, so you don't have issue with your customer being bald or their hair pulling off. So please, let's do better as hairstylists. I know that I want to tint your hair that you're not a stylist, you're not an hairstylist. So you want to bleach your hair or tint your hair and you're not an hairstylist. Let's be careful and let's do the timing appropriately. So be careful, my people. Lolare Airline family, let's be careful. So we'll not fall victim. If you are the one that wants to fall victim with your client too, your customer, your hairstylist, please warn them. I don't want any error with my hair. So if you are not so good with it, don't let them touch your hair. Please. If you are not so good with it, hairstyling and tinting and coloring, please let them not touch your hair. Every other thing they are good with, let them do with your hair. But when it comes to coloring, it's very delicate and it has to be with professional. You have to give your hair to a professional. Your natural hair or your hair bundle, you have to give it to a professional to be able to do it for you. So in light of this, thank you for watching today. Lolare Airline loves you. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And give us a thumbs up on this video. And also leave a comment under this post. And share with your family and friends who might want to tint their hair or color their hair or bleach their hair this period. So that they can learn on ways to prevent their hair from damaging, pulling off, suffering hair loss. So that won't be your friends and family will not suffer hair loss due to a stylist negligence or your own negligence if you are trying to do it yourself. Please, let's be careful this year, and let's be careful forever. Let's be careful, not only this year, because this year people will think their hair, they will think there are more years to come. So let's be careful when it comes to hair coloring. Thank you. I love you guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel once again. See you in my next video. We love you. Mwah.